Hey, is this because of their extension? What is this for? Oh, so their extensions. So. The custodian said they got an extension, so I assume this was it.
I bet they're not have blame. So they're not getting blamed for this.
No, you're fine.
I'll wait for the drama to go.
I don't talk to people. That's okay. That's okay. For people. That's not my I talk to my people's facts.
When you say that, it's like, I never say that to your face. I heard you said that. No, I've never said that to your face.
I'm going to get behind you. They just walked in. I'm like, yes.
We're too used to seeing each other in the shoe. Where's the hang up shoes? Where's the hang up? Where do you get
teacher showed up. It took me just a second, you know. What did she teach? I can't remember when she
Good.
It was still open. After I went to college, it's like, I was retired, but I didn't
How are you guys?
Wow, that's pretty good.
We'll see how good they are.
Good evening. Good evening. My name's Kurt Brown. I'm the
Microphone.
no better. Yeah. My name's Kurt Brown. I am the superintendent of schools here in Cornell. Welcome. Tonight we are here to celebrate the grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony for the Michael Chilton STEAM Lab. I would like to introduce Valerie Kuchera, our school librarian, Toby Countryman, our junior high and high school principal, and the board members that are present tonight. We have Erin Betts, our board president. Yeah, I got her. Crystal Worth, our vice president. Tiffany Gillespie, board member. Stacy Onstock, board member. And Jill Stewart, board member. I'd also like to introduce Yvonne Wagner, our board clerk. So welcome. The Tilton family have always been significant supporters of the school in a variety of ways. They've given a lot of money, there's no doubt. But beyond that, the way they give money, they've shown a deep appreciation for the human side of what schools do. I've sat many times and watched Gene sit in the back row of a jersey auction and bid just to make sure that every student had an equal amount bid on their jerseys. That's the kind of donations they have been doing to the school for many, many years, and I am deeply appreciative. It's what makes our school a community. Last spring, the Tilton and Sanger families, represented by Dawn and Charlotte Tilton, approached the school administration with a desire to assist in having even more of a direct and significant impact upon student learning across the curriculum. As luck would have it, Valerie had a vision for exactly how that could be done. And so a perfect scenario ensued. What has resulted must be seen and experienced by you to be fully appreciated. But I sincerely hope that it can serve as an enduring example of what can be accomplished when private citizens and public schools work together in collaboration. I would like to thank the Tilton and Sanger families for their overwhelming generosity and commitment to this project. When you walk in, every single piece of equipment in that lab was donated by them, and I can assure you it is extensive. It will take you a while to see everything that they have put into place. Not only that, but they are committed to providing the ongoing supplies necessary to keep the lab operating for the years to come. I would like to thank Valerie for her vision and then the countless number of hours she devoted to the lab in order to turn this vision into reality. This lab simply would not exist if not for her efforts. I would also like to thank Toby Countryman for his work and diligence and guidance in making this project a success, and I would like to thank the Board of Education for the continued guidance in this project. I will now turn it over to Valerie.
What is a STEAM lab? I've been asked that a lot lately. Maker spaces are the new frontier of school libraries. As technology changes, today's libraries are striving to keep pace with the new needs of students. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Maker spaces bring the tools, the space, and the individuals into proximity so that they can just let their creativity flow. As students have almost constant access to their phones, they start to lose touch with the hands-on and the face-to-face. And with the help of an incredibly generous family, we are giving our students the opportunity to collaborate in groups and to get in touch with their creative sides, innovate, build with their hands, imagine the future, and you know what? Just play. We are emerging from a time of uncertainty in education into a time when we're going to remember what it means to have fun while learning. The people of Quinter Junior Senior High School are absolutely thrilled to be at the forefront of the Makerspace movement. Tonight is both a beginning and a culmination. It's the culmination of the support of an administration and school board, the dream of individuals who want to provide something exceptional for our students, and the backing of a special family with love in their hearts for Quinter's youth and the desire to see Michael Tilton's name leave an indelible mark on our community. And it's the beginning of a new chance for Quinter students and teachers to access different tools all day long, even if they're not in a traditional shop or technology class. This lab's not finished. It will never truly be finished. It's going to continue to grow and change as technology evolves. But even right now, our kids are going to have access to a poster printer, a Cricut die cut machine, a 3D printer, 3D pens, a podcasting studio, broadcasting green screens, Dremel tools, circuit boards, robotics kits, Lego wall, an entire wall made of Legos, DNA kits, sewing machines, huge rotary cutters, leatherworking kits, wood burning sets, a karaoke machine. cordless glue guns, a laminator, Keva blocks, Connects kits, and many other things that I can't even mention here. Now, Kurt Brown already thanked the Tilton and Sanger families, and no amount of verbal gratitude could adequately express our school's appreciation for the opportunity to have this cutting-edge makerspace as a part of our school library. I'd like to give a couple quick shout-outs, one to Joel for working by my side for months. I'd like to thank my son Dashel for his help over the summer, and Clementine for spending most of her summer at school. Another special acknowledgement should go toward Kristen Johnson of Hoxie, who brought our vision for a steampunk mural into a spectacular being, as you're going to see soon. Please be sure that you check out the before posters as we walk down to the steampunk lab. Don Tilton informed me just last week that had Michael graduated with his classmates in 1999, I would have been his class sponsor. My husband Joel was his junior high sponsor. So this really means a lot to us. This memorial to Michael Tilton will allow his name to live on and honor his memory through the creativity of Quinter's young people. These kids may not have known Michael Tilton personally, but they will know his legacy. I'd like to introduce one of the key family members who will share remarks about Michael before we give tours of the new STEAM lab. After Don's remarks, Michael Tilton's family will cut the ribbon and lead us into the new space. Here is Mr. Don Tilton, Michael's father.
Okay. Thanks to Kurt, Toby, Kristen Johnson, the board, Eric and the maintenance staff, Dashel, and Valerie and Joel, the brains and the brawn behind the whole project. And Joel, we know which part was the brains. Joel, no offense, just kidding, Joel. And obviously my families. When you become a parent, your child's future becomes your dream. When the future is taken away, your dream comes crashing to a halt, and a piece of your heart and soul dies with them, which is exactly what happened to me on March 15th, 1995. Then somehow, after I struggled through that, I wondered if people beyond his family and friends would even remember his life. Did his short existence on this earth make a difference to anyone? And the fear of others not remembering his life is extremely difficult to accept as a parent. So for me, the Scholar Athlete Award was one way to keep Michael's accomplishments alive and relevant. The Scholar Athlete Award was established by the 8th grade class of 1995, which is Michael's class, to honor the top 8th grade Scholar Athlete, and I believe has been a meaningful award for several years. But Lance and Charlotte and I wanted a fresh approach and more impact on education of Quinter students, so the collaboration with the Quinter schools and STEAM lab. Michael, or Mike as he's known to his classmates, not at home but at class and school, was an avid reader and spent a lot of time in the library and his home room at home reading. Teacher Robin Trail challenged him in 6th grade to read the very thick book Roots by Alex Haley in 1 week or less. And she knew what she was doing. She gave Michael a challenge, he accepted. And he got it done. And he was engrossed in his book for about a week. And I remember going downstairs actually to his room to get the book out of his hands and make him come upstairs to eat. And I remember the look he gave me. It was a very stern look. I don't know where he got that type of look. Probably on the Tilton side a little bit. But anyway, I think he came upstairs to me. I don't remember the details. But I came across his report card in 5th grade as completed by his teacher, Gary Winholz. Surprisingly, Mike received a B- in reading for the 9 weeks, which is kind of below his bar. Mr. Winholz wrote in the memo, Michael is an extremely good reader, but he is so focused on reading the book, he sometimes fails to do his homework. So he got a B-. I came across an assignment probably must have been done shortly after that report card. It's kind of cool. This is Mike. I want to make better grades. Number 2, I want to get better at tetherball. So I never played tetherball, but I want to read all the books in the library, so that's a pretty big goal. And then his summation was, I'm going to get better grades by studying more and learning everything I'm required to learn. I will improve at tetherball by playing it. I will read all the books in the library by finishing my work to give me more time to read. So evidently, he listened to Mr. Winhold and got his homework. I don't remember if his next 9 weeks is better or not. Anyway. One other assignment by Mike, books are key that open doors into magical, mystical places. Wherever you want to go, books will take you. Take a journey to the center of the earth, or experience a gunfight with wide earth. Smell the smoke of a crackling campfire. Feel the cold metal, the butt of a gun in your hand, or have the smoky taste of blood in your mouth when you feel someone's bones crunching under your fist. All books. That was pretty typical Michael. And probably his classmates can concur to that. He was passionate about learning and exploring new things. He was involved in Cub Scouts, church camp, Sunday school, saxophone and band, and he loved to compete. League academic contests, quiz bowl, which is now Scholars Bowl, I think, board games, pitch card games, and it really showed up in athletics. He won the President Physical Fitness Award twice. Played baseball in the summer, track, AAU summer in school, and then football and his favorite basketball. He wanted to succeed and win. The high school boys basketball team got third place in the state tournament in Manhattan in the spring of 1995. And he knew this was really good, but why not get first? Third's okay, but why not get first? And the minute we got back to Quinter almost, he was on the driveway practicing to do just that. He actually went down, he was an 8th grader that year, he actually went down to coast the next day and bought a bigger ball, so he's practicing with the right ball, and so with his own money. So he was determined to make his best to make that happen for his teammates in his school. He's very proud to be from Quinter and to be a Bulldog. He loved his classmates and being part of the class in 1999. After his accident, many of them wrote short letters to us, and the mutual affection was apparent from the content. They revealed a trait of Michael that I did not see a lot, as most of his letters mentioned his humor, making jokes, wisecrack, making them laugh, always keeping it interesting and lively. Almost every one of them said that. Susan, you know anybody like that? Yeah, my brother. He reminded me a lot of that, and we didn't see a lot of that at home, but he was kind of the wise guy a little bit. Anyways, Tilton and the Sangers. He was part of the 4th generation to attend Quinter schools. On the Tilton side, great-grandma Helen Tilton, formerly Martin, great-grandpa Gene, myself, and Michael. On the Sanger side, great-grandpa Floyd Christ, great-grandma Nellie Christ, formerly Jameson, great-grandma Eulala, Grandma Eulala Sanger, formerly Christ, Mom Charlotte, formerly Sanger, obviously, and Mike. And a whole host of uncles and aunts and cousins who also attended Quinter schools. If Michael were here today, he would tell us we still need to emphasize books from the library, and reading is still a very important part of education. I'm sure that all would concur with that. Beyond reading, though, the STEAM lab will be just as an important part of learning this area of technology and social media. He would tell you the main focus of the STEAM lab is to make education fun and enjoyable. Echo what Valerie just said. I assume most educators would agree if people enjoy something, they're going to do a better job. It's easier to teach them, they'll learn more. And obviously, we're all that. The activities that the project, the STEAM Lab, will create and support should do that. Secondly, the joy of learning should improve creativity, innovation, discovery, communication, teamwork, collaboration, tolerance, acceptance of new ideas, and many other positive traits. But I know Michael would say just enjoying something and creating something is not the goal. Do something with it. Improve yourself. Make the others around you better, your classmates, maybe even adults in your life, your teachers, your parents, make them better. Your community, your co-workers, your relationships, and eventually the world. Accept new challenges, compete, work hard, make a difference. Be a doer. Michael expects performance and demands excellence. After all, we are the Quinter Bulldogs.
Valerie. We like to get the extended family and the immediate family first choice around the ribbon cutting, so if you'll head that way at this time.
Family members gather around. Ribbon cutting.
Stand back.
And then anybody else who can fill in around, please do so.
We've seen it. Oh, we have. We'll come back. That's right there beside Tyler's. Tyler's in the picture. Need some help moving it? Do you want help?
Well, the stuff they show anymore. I did not realize that was out and about.
You almost want to sneak around that.
I guess so. I guess so. Maybe I have a good career.
That's right. I'm sure it entertained you.
Oh, yeah. That's the point, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, somehow I got signed up for that. I did not volunteer. It teach me to show up.
That's right. That was
I would. You can push it.
This is a podcast. Talk to
What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's stay here a little bit.
It had been a Spanish season like the lab that got out of date, and the wall was right there. That's Kristen Johnson.
Like 5 days on, get it done, and that's it. We have this, we're going to move in.
So what are you up to?
retired teacher.
And then, yeah, well, 27.
Thank you.